Hey Storytime kids, welcome to Storytime Craft at Palmer Library. We had some fun reading dinosaur books this week and our craft is inspired by the same. So I got started with this, and to get started at home, some things that'll be helpful it would be a piece of paper to work on. And this is a really great one, again, if you have old posters or calendars on hand at home, to go ahead and go for it if you feel like you'd like to do that. Otherwise, this paper was left over from a craft we did actually a couple of years ago, and it looks kind of like a winter landscape with the white and the blue. So I chose that, some old paper. Something we are using today is a sponge that's okay to cut up and get dirty. This was a separate piece of paper I used as a guide to make my sponge. Let's see, scissors, glue, any decorating you want to do. And I was going for mixing up some mud. As you know, it is sloppy outside. And I imagine everyone's yard could look a little bit different as to whether or not it would be easy to get a scoop of some dirt or sand or something to mix your own kind of mud. But if mud isn't an option for you, please feel free to use any other paints or markers or food coloring that'll get you a little bit of color. So for our project today, I was trying to make a dinosaur landscape, and what we're gonna do are put dino prints on it. So I cut this out intending for it to look like a dinosaur foot, but I think it kind of ended up looking like a tulip, which is just great, because if you wanted to turn your craft into a tulip and flower craft, you totally can. The shape's just right. But I did my best. I ran an internet search on lizard and dinosaur prints, and I gotta tell you, when you're cutting with a sponge, it's hard to get super exact. So I ended up with something like this, and I think it's really gonna work. I cut out some pterodactyl shapes and had some old, these were such old stickers. They were so old they didn't even stick anymore, so I just glued them on. That kind of looked like a dinosaur scene, and left myself plenty of room to print. So I went out and made this best kind of brown paint mud mix that I could. And when I'm printing and stamping, I gotta be honest, I'm not a huge fan of just sticking the sponge in and going wild. You totally can, but I found it kind of messes up your lines a little bit. So I like to apply my solution to the sponge and then go from there. And then I can be as fussy as I want to be with where all of the mud and paint lands. And I just think it makes a slightly better stamp. So again, as you can see, I used a fork to scramble up some dirt. I used dirt, water, and a little bit of finger paint. I wasn't quite finding the good muddy dirt outside I was hoping for, so I mixed it a little bit and got it good and wet. But let's see what this does. See how many stamps we can get out of here. We'll do one dinosaur print. Ooh, it needs more, you guys. Let's go for it. Got it on there in globs. Gonna spread that out. Let's do it again. I think we need a little more pressure this time. Pressure stamping. Yes, that was great. And again. And if you wanted to get wild, why not put your prints up in the sky? This is meant to be fun after all. Yes, great. Here we are with dino prints. I wonder if I can make this one a little more clear after my first attempt. Why not try? Yes, there it is. All right, and I'm gonna stop there because I've more or less covered my paper already. But there it is. Dinosaur prints. And as always, if it's okay with your adult at home, we would love to see what you come up with your dino prints at home. So if it's okay to share, please share on our Facebook page, Friends of the Palmer Public Library. Of course, you're always welcome to be in touch with us on our website, pplak.org, or if you want to chat, give us a call Tuesday to Saturday from 10 to 4 at 745-4690. But there it is, you guys, dino prints. Thank you so much for joining me for crafts today. I hope everyone had a really lovely Easter, and I wish you a beautiful day. See you next time. Ugh.